Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Will There Be Cake? My name's Robert Lamb, and with me, as always, Amber Simpson.
That's me.
How's it going?
Not so bad.
Cool.
It's a very loving day. I'm feeling the love.
Well, before we get to that, what the day is, I'm just going to say we have a very special guest returning for a second time,
Whoop, whoop.
Beth Schwebke.
Woohoo!
How's it going?
Fantastic. I'm excited about this one.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
Oh, feeling the love.
Feeling
the love.
The love.
Because this one is going to be hopefully not a heartbreaker
Oh,
of an episode.
it could be. You
Oh,
never
we'll
know.
see. Yeah.
Today is National First Love Day.
First
Aw.
love. I want to know about this one because I want to know how we're supposed to celebrate it because I have a lot of
Right.
interpretations of what it could be.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, to be honest, it didn't answer any of the questions I
Cool.
had, so it's probably not going to answer any of the questions you have.
Solid.
Yeah, so that's what I got. But
Okay.
so it's just a day to reflect on the first butterflies in the stomach feeling, the first date, and the first spark with a romantic partner.
I see.
To me, I wanted it to be more like your first, like, I don't know, your first love, but I don't know if that means the
Like
first
your first
person.
crush
Yeah, your first crush or the first person you, like,
dated.
dated.
Mutual. The first time it was mutual.
Mutual love, I guess, would make more
I'm not
sense.
sure. We need more information.
But
First love
really,
people.
Yeah.
but
that's-
really, it's just like another Valentine's Day from what the research I've done
But
says.
it's got to be the first one, though.
yeah,
like
but
your
the,
first
but
love.
but even the research I did was just like it's just celebrate
day
love.
To celebrate.
Another
love.
day to celebrate love.
I don't need another day.
I know, right?
Valentine's Day,
Thirty-
that's
Sweethearts
enough.
Day, too.
Valentine's
Yeah.
Day is already enough. There's a National Love Day in September.
Well,
September 30th. So that's 2 love days in 1 month.
Plus, all my
It's too
sappy
much.
friends always post, like, I don't need Valentine's Day to appreciate my loved one. And then they just go,
appreciate them
every day. I
all
love
your
them."
Woody friends?
All my sappy friends.
Oh, sappy.
What'd you think I said?
Woody
I
friends?
don't know.
But the holiday was created to, remember the first time you felt love in a romantic relationship. And it could be good
It's definitely
or bad.
in a romantic relationship. Is that correct?
So
I think
not
it's-
first
yeah.
crush.
Yeah.
What do you remember your first crush though?
I do.
I
Do you?
do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was yours, Amber?
So I think I have a really bad memory, and I
Oh,
can't.
terrible.
There's 2 different boys, and I can't remember one of their names. So
I can't
I'm thinking
remember.
that, but it was the same time. It was like middle school, like
Yeah.
late middle school. And one of them, his name was Scott St. Cyr.
Ooh.
And the other one, I can't remember his name, but I actually like
I was so in love with him. I
semi-dated.
can't remember.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's so bad. But yes, Scott St. Cyr is so
Aw,
cute. He had like
Wonder what
green
Scott's
eyes.
doing now.
I know. I did look them up on. I looked
Oh, you
up like
did?
my old crushes
Whoa.
on Facebook like 5 years ago, but I couldn't find Scott St. Cyr. I found the other one whose name I don't remember now.
oh, jeez.
5 years ago, I remembered his name.
Nice. Do you remember? You remember yours?
I remember my first crush was in middle school. Some dude named Jeff who did not know who I was.
Yeah, right. That's the same as Scott
Always
St.
cool.
Cyr. He knew I was, but he didn't care.
I was very, 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 very nerdy in middle school.
Very, very
Shockingly
still
nerdier
nerdy.
than I
I'm
am
still-
now.
like
We're all still nerdy.
like
That's
nerdy,
good. Nerds
like
are good. Nerds are cool. You just told me
They
that.
are.
Nerds
Nerds are
in.
back.
they're
Yeah,
in. Nerds are in. But nerdy like smart math nerdy or like
Like Revenge of the Nerds nerdy or like...
yeah.
I'm
or
not
like,
sure. I was a straight A student, and
Okay.
I always towed the line.
Okay.
I was a rule follower.
Good for you.
Yeah. I mean,
So that
I
kinda
was too.
nerd.
I was kind of like
It's
a
little
shy
boring,
kid
but it's okay. I broke out and did some
stuff.
me stuff later
Later on in
in life as I matured.
Yeah. I was more of just a shy kid.
Do you remember your first crush?
So I remember... I have a story, actually. I don't know
great.
if I
That's
want to
perfect.
say it.
Let's
but
No, it's
go.
too late.
I'm
You already-
kicking
the
back.
You're
I'm ready.
Okay, so the first time I remember like actually like having kind of a crush was this one girl in 3rd grade. It was
Ooh.
3rd grade.
Wow.
Her name was
Robert
Kelly.
started young.
Oh.
Yeah,
Aw,
her
Kelly.
name was Kelly, and she would always joke around and like lean on me and stuff, and I was just shy. Like I talked to her a little bit, but not much, and I was just like, wow, like this is crazy. Like she's cute. She's like leaning on me.
And
Wow.
she likes me.
But nothing ever materialized because I ended up switching
you were in
schools.
third grade.
Well, we didn't
Yeah, right.
we didn't sleep together on that first day. Like
Thank
we hung
God.
out. Yeah. No. After that though, I that year I switched schools, and in 4th grade and 5th grade, I had a crush on another girl named Corey. And Corey, at the end of 5th grade, there was like a pool party type thing. I went.
Bikinis.
Well, it was
5th
like
grade is the last year of middle school, right?
no, last year of elementary school.
Elementary school.
So
that's what I
like
meant.
before I was going to go to middle school, they did like this big thing for all the 5th graders, and they did like a pool party at like
Nice.
I forget where it was, like some park or something. So we all went there. I remember my mom bringing me, and I think my dad was there too. And as I'm swimming, like hanging out with my friends, fucking Corey swims up to me with her friend, and like Corey's just laughing, and her friend goes, "Oh my God, we just found out you like Corey."
Oh,
and
no.
I go, like, I just was like, what? What? I'm like, what happened? And like my friends just instantly like laugh and then ditch me. They just go
Oh,
under the
no.
water and leave.
That's
So-
great. I think that's great.
Yeah, but I was really nervous and shy then. So I turned really red, and I was like, how did you find out? And you know how they found out? You know how they found
Friends
out?
sold you out.
No. My mom.
Oh.
My mom told her.
That sounds
Get
like
in here,
something your
Laura.
mom
What's
would
your
do.
mom's name?
Jean.
Jean, get in here, Jean.
Yeah, she saw Corey and somebody was saying Corey or something. She's like, "Oh, you're
my
Corey,
God.
so and so."
Corey.
And she's like, yeah. So she said that. So I was like so pissed at my mom
Oh
for like
my
the
God.
longest time. But nothing ever came of it because then after that pool party, I never saw, and there's no internet or anything like that. So I was like, no, I didn't keep
Because
in
if
touch
there
or
was
anything.
internet,
I would have
was
at least
on it.
Facebook messaged her or something. But no, I was way too shy, and I was like really pissed at my mom for a long time. She's like, "I'm sorry, I just thought she should know." I'm like, "Mom, I'm in 5th grade and I'm shy."
Mom was pimping him out, and he didn't appreciate it.
Yeah,
That's so cute.
Okay.
no,
Rude, mom.
Hated
Rude.
it then.
I think you did okay though after that.
yeah, it was fine afterwards.
That's
It's
fine.
just
You grew from this experience. It was
yeah,
okay.
it made me into the strong, muscular, macho man I am
Studly.
today. yeah, definitely. No.
Love it.
So that was
Womanizer.
fun. Yeah,
He's not a
definitely.
womanizer. I don't think.
I don't know. Maybe.
No.
I'm not. I'm still kind of shy and nervous all the time. That's just my MO.
He's definitely sweaty. We all
Well,
are right
that's
now.
different because that's just the studio. I'm not
And we
nervous.
live in Florida.
Although thinking about that
True.
story did make me sweat a little bit more.
Wow, check
that
you
was-
out.
That was
Corey, she
not
was,
a fun day.
She was a fly one.
But I do think like
But where's Corey now?
I don't know.
Have you looked them up on Facebook? You're
I
not
think
a
I looked
stalker
her-
like
remember
me?
their last
I think I
name.
looked her
He's a
up.
dude.
No, I do remember her last name. I just
Oh,
didn't want to say it on the
good.
podcast.
Excellent. Look her up on Facebook or
No,
something.
I did a long time ago. This was probably
And?
like back in like high school or something.
She's married with 10 kids.
No, she was dating somebody though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always how it is, and she
That's
probably
awesome.
does. She's probably
Always.
married
It's
by now.
always how it is.
She's definitely married by now. I missed my
Probably.
chance.
You're
Oh,
in
well.
your 30s now, so
Oh, well.
life is practically over.
Listen, if it was meant to be, somehow I'll bump into her again, like it's some like Tom Hanks,
True.
Meg Ryan rom com, and I'll just and things will just work out.
It's probably going to happen
We're supposed to meet at the top of the Empire State Building in
We made
10
a
more
deal.
years.
in 10 more minutes.
Yeah, I'm late. Booked a flight
Did you
and
grow
everything.
Never
up-
gonna make it.
Did you grow up here, Robert?
Yeah. Saint Pete.
All
Saint-
right.
Saint
Pete.
Pete.
Anyway.
Born at St. Anthony's.
Aw.
Yeah.
First love.
So that's first crush. But first
crush.
love,
Uh-oh.
like dating wise.
Yes, mutual
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a relationship.
Do you know?
Come on,
Do
So,
you
No,
but love
It's
is
gotta
like
be.
love. So, so it's like,
Love at that point.
did you actually love them, or
Probably
you thought
not.
you loved them?
Love
Who
is
knows?
weird. Yeah.
Love is fluid.
It's
Yeah.
true. That's very true. Well, my first boyfriend. It's going to be my first boyfriend then. My first boyfriend's name was Teddy Bussey.
Bussy.
He was from
Busey.
his mom was from Argentina,
Ooh.
and his dad lived and worked in Argentina. So he lived with his mom, who was actually from Argentina, and but he was white as could be.
Wonder wonder how that happens.
But I think that was the first time I felt like I loved someone. But I didn't.
How old were you?
I think it was my freshman year of high school, actually.
Mm.
Yeah, we would make out. That's awesome.
Awesome.
You're like, awesome. Score.
And then, funny enough, I saw him. Well, okay. So first off, I dated him, and then we broke up, and I started dating someone else, and then I broke up with that guy, and then I was dating Wesley.
Yeah.
And was still friends with Teddy, kind of, and we were still talking, but we never had sex when we were dating. But then Wesley, when I was dating Wesley, he was cheating on me. This is when I first started hanging out with Robert. Wesley was cheating on me, and I had like other people because he also worked at the theater at the same time as Robert and I found out he was cheating on me from other people. So, and then Teddy was like, it's crazy that we were dating and we never had sex. So then I had sex with Teddy. I was not dating him.
That's called a get back.
So I actually did have sex with my first love, but years later.
That is a pretty cool first love story.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't great. It was in my tiny truck that I still own. The only guy I've had sex with.
You've cleaned it since then.
I have a lot. The only guy I've had sex with that was uncircumcised, though.
Whoa. This is
skin.
The big reveal.
The big reveal.
Did you just say skin to win?
Skin to win.
Oh, my God.
But I don't talk to him now, and I'm pretty sure last time I saw him, he was walking downtown, and he was with, he's married and has a kid now.
Nice.
So good for him, but I don't talk to him anymore.
Even though we just said his first and last name.
Yeah.
So
Do you want me to?
He's not going to listen to this.
Okay.
I don't.
You sure you don't want
I
to block
don't
that out?
Care.
Someone might.
If anyone knows him, it's fine.
I go.
Good.
That works.
Don't.
What about you?
Oh, first, I don't know.
Like boyfriend, love.
There was a high school guy. There was an
Oh,
after high
baby.
school guy. Probably the after high school guy who cheated on me.
Yeah.
There seems to be
Jerks.
a theme
That
here.
happens.
And yeah, that crushed me pretty good. And
As it
then
does.
the next guy, I really had it for bad. And he just was not interested. A lot of my boyfriends marry the girl after me, which
Jeez.
Oh, Jesus.
was kind of interesting, which he did. And then years later, he moved back to where he was from, and around that time. And then years later, he moved back here, and I'm in touch with him and friends with him now.
Wow.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Nice.
He has a chick, but it's good. It's good. They're good together.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. And he's
That's
an
cool.
awesome guy, and he's a good friend. So
That's awesome.
that all worked out. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Robert Lamb?
I don't know. I mean, my first girlfriend was April,
April.
but that was
I know April.
lovely.
So
Yeah.
that was your first love then, probably?
yeah, because like we
And
were
how old
friends
were
for
you?
a long time. This was probably we were friends
Their
since
families
I was like
were friends too, right?
yeah, we used to go
Oh.
camping all the time and stuff like that. That's
That's
what was
tough
like
when it
weird.
breaks up. Yeah.
Well, so this is how that breakup happened. Basically,
Uh-oh.
we were friends for a long time. One time I just mentioned to like our mutual friend Nick or whatever, who was part of the families that would all get together. It was like Nick's family, my family, April and Jessica, which they were sisters, their family, and then another guy
Perfect.
named Brian. So there's 4 families, and we all go camping together, all this stuff. One time I mentioned to Nick, I'm like, yeah, I think I like April kind of thing. So he's like, you should tell her. And I'm like, I don't know. I think that's going to like kind of
Mess
cause
up
a
our-
riff
fuck up
and
our
like,
friendship.
yeah, because I'm like, I don't know if the parents will be okay with that. Because it was like earlier on, and I didn't end up saying something until high school, which like we used to hang out through middle school and even like early or late elementary. So finally, I just was like, screw it, I'm going to say something. So in high school, probably like 10th grade, I was like, I'm just going to tell her. And Jessica and her cousin, like they all were like, yeah, just go. Like right when I tell her, she's like, oh. And then she like walks out of the room. So I'm like, well, that sucks. I guess
Were you at the same high school, or this was at
this was at her house.
Right.
We were all
Okay.
hanging out.
Right.
It was right
Awesome.
after, well, because we all went to go see a movie. Like all our friends went to go see a movie, and like every time they like all my friends, Nick, Jessica,
That's what you get for telling
Erica,
your
the
friends
cousin.
things.
Yeah. Yeah. They were like, oh, we're all going to go to the bathroom right now just to leave like me and April there. I'm like, okay, guys, make it any
They're
more
setting you up.
obvious.
Well.
Yeah. But I didn't do it then. So finally they're like, you haven't done it? Have you done it? Have you sold her? I'm like, will you guys stop? You're putting a lot of pressure on me. So then finally we got back to her house and we were all hanging out, and then they all walked out of the room. So I was like, screw it. So I just told her, and then she's like, oh, walks into the other room, and I'm like, well, this sucks. And I think it was just to talk to her sister and cousin and stuff, because she probably figured out what was going on. Then she came back out, and then she was like, yeah, like I like you too. So then we ended up starting to date. But her parents weren't too happy about it.
Whoa,
because
really?
they thought it was going to cause a problem with all the family hanging out. So that actually did
What
eventually.
did they expect from families like
I know.
boys and girls
I
hanging out
don't
around the
know.
same age? Like, of course that's going to happen.
Right, like you figure like something, and like I just didn't know like why they were so. But the problem was they were so worried about it being like a thing that them worrying about it being a thing made it a
Became a
thing.
thing,
yeah.
And then that ended up making us. We ended up breaking up because my mom got mad at. I probably shouldn't say all this, but whatever. My mom got mad at
Jean's
their
gonna be pissed.
parents. No, everyone's cool now.
Okay.
But their parents got mad
Yeah.
at me for something. Because they're like, oh, I don't think they should be like going out by themselves, and then my mom got mad and just said, "Screw it! Like, who would you rather her go out with?
Right.
Like, you know Robert,
Right,
you've known
at least
Robert
you
for a
can
long
trust
time."
you.
So, anyways, they got into a big thing, and then they got mad at April, and they were like, "See, this is what we were worried about." And then April was like, "I think we should not see each other," and I was like, "Well, this sucks." So then finally, all the family stopped hanging out right after that.
Jeez.
So I was like,
way to
See, you
go.
did.
Yeah,
You did
so we
it.
did
You
end up
broke up the family.
But not
Some
if they
curve
just didn't say
change.
anything. But
That's
anyways,
true,
after
true.
that, it just ended, and then we ended up becoming friends, like again, like years later and
Yeah,
stuff. But we
see?
didn't talk
That's
for a couple
good.
years.
You're still
but-
friends now, right? And
Yeah,
she's
and I'm
ma-
friends with
she's
their
married and
parents
has
and
kids,
stuff.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
she
good.
has
That's
kids
a good
now,
way
and
to
she's
be.
married.
If you
so.
can swing it, that's
Yeah.
All of our first loves married and have
and
kids.
have kids, yeah, yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good now.
You've been married and had kids.
I
Neither
have
one of us have been married or
I was
had
or
married
have
for
kids,
a
yeah.
long time. I know.
a
I
long time.
funny, I didn't mention him. in any of this.
He wasn't the
It's not-
first.
He's a
No.
wonderful
That's
father.
right. It's not the first though. That's why.
Not the
No, he
first.
was not the first.
Right.
Love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
You gotta
he's a-
have that
He's a
first
great
love.
dad, and it's good. Yeah.
that's great.
I don't know if I would
I'm
want to
lucky.
like marry the first love. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
no.
Like,
That was never
you gotta
last.
It's
see.
crazy to me
You gotta
that
see. I mean,
they
I think
do
some
though.
people
Adam's parents have been married for like they were their first.
I
They
know,
were
my parents.
high school sweethearts. They were their first loves,
Yeah.
and they're still married and together. I'm like,
For some
that's
people, though.
so weird. And he's like, yeah, like most of my friends don't. Their parents aren't still together. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I prefer the term unusual.
It's unusual.
But yeah, it is. It is not very usual.
It's not. No.
I just feel
But
like
it's
you gotta
cool, I
see
mean-
other people and like
Before you
determine
get married,
like
for
what
sure.
determine what you like and what you like in another person.
I mean, but good for
Common
you if you
interests.
find someone right away that.
Oh, some people do.
Yeah, when
That's
you're
good.
young.
Yeah.
They get married for like 70 years,
70.
die in each other's arms,
They work
like the
together,
like the
they live
Notebook.
together.
Like the Notebook.
like the Notebook. They just
Well,
hold
they were
hands
apart
and pair.
for a long time. Did you
They were.
see? Did you read the book?
No,
Or see the movie?
I saw the movie and
Oh, they
James
did.
Garner
Well, they
and
weren't
the
together
woman
that
die
whole
at the end.
time.
Right,
Oh
but
my
they were
God,
their
why did
first
you-
loves.
Were
James
they their
Garner.
first
Spoiler from a movie
Spoiler
of
alert.
2004.
It's a great movie.
I like James Garner.
I cannot not cry when I watch that movie.
It's okay.
Oh my
Some girl
God.
made me watch it one time, and I was like, yeah, I get it.
Oh my
Speaking
God.
of,
and you
that's
didn't
a-
cry?
I did cry during Aliens,
Rude.
though.
Oh my
The
God.
second Alien movie when they all start dying in the hive. Oh, man.
You are,
That brings a tear to my eye every time.
You are
So
a dude.
It's so
He's a
sad.
That's a good way to celebrate this holiday, though, is to watch a romantic film.
Ooh, what's your favorite romantic
And there's
film?
so many good
When
ones.
Harry Met Sally.
Love Actually.
That's a good one.
Love Actually is good.
I don't know what my favorite one is.
Oh, my
I'm not good
goodness.
at picking favorite
Feel
movies.
it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. That's the Trogs, I think. That's a good song. Love is all around me.
Christmas is all around me.
Yeah, he changes it for Christmas.
You could write a poem or a song, says
Oh,
nationaltoday.com.
Have you ever written a poem?
You could go on a date. I have.
I've
Have you?
won.
One was
I
about
wrote a terrible
moldy
one.
pizza.
Oh, that's a good. That sounds
What was the other one?
good. Any
Ooh,
romantic?
chicken pot pie.
Well,
There's
she
one
was
about
really
chicken
in love
pot pie.
with pizza
Amber's
at the time.
in love with food.
Yeah.
I don't think I wrote any I didn't think I wrote any romantic.
No,
poems.
no poems.
I've never written any.
Oh, I did. I wrote one for one of my ex-boyfriends.
There you go.
Man,
See?
I should have brought it. I
should have.
I
Yeah,
have
if you
it
had
still.
it.
I still have it. Anyway,
Robert can edit it in.
edited
Yeah,
it.
just
Edit
read
it
it
out.
out loud. And I'll
Romeo
put
and
it in.
Juliet. You can watch that.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the one with Claire Danes and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
they
I've
didn't get
never
along
seen it.
on set.
They didn't?
No,
Oh.
not on set.
That's really not surprising.
John Leguizamo plays Mercutio. I don't know his name.
A lesson learned. That's a good point. Nationaltoday.com. Most first loves end up being our first heartbreak.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
that's why
True.
we take what our first love taught us and apply it to our growth.
See, I think When Harry Met Sally is a good romance
It's
film.
Yeah,
great.
it's really
That's a
good.
great-
Because they get together and then they break up a bunch of times. They get back together and like they just realize that they're meant for each other.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
I'll have what she's
That's-
having.
Oh.
That's my favorite line from that movie.
Yeah,
That's actually the
solid.
first movie they mention on one of the pages
Oh,
I used
cool.
to research.
That was-
Dadesoftheyear.com.
That was Rob Reiner's mom.
Oh, that
Casablanca.
said that,
Who says
in,
that
the,
line?
in the deli.
Yeah, Rob Reiner, the director.
New
He
York
was the
Deli.
director. Yeah,
Oh, awesome.
that was his mom who said that.
Casablanca, that's a good one.
Casablanca's a
Oh,
solid
I
one,
love
Brief
that
Encounter.
movie.
but he lets her go at the end. He doesn't like. They don't
You know
get
what?
together.
Because he loves her.
He loves her so much. He lets her go.
That's right.
Princess Bride.
They'll always have
Annie
Paris.
Hall.
Princess Bride.
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry
Jerry
Maguire.
Maguire.
Eternal,
You had me at
Eternal
hello.
Sunshine of the
Or-
Spotless Mind.
You had me at hello.
Or whatever. What's that?
You
The
complete
sign
me.
language
Yeah,
thing
you complete
on
me.
the elevator. It's you complete me. Okay.
Yeah. What's the other one you just said?
Can't we do sign language on here? Oh yeah, they can.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to hear that.
Eternal Sunshine
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
Spotless Mind.
Kate Winslet,
Wait, the
Jerry-
what?
Jim Carrey.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Never seen it.
That was Spike.
good.
Is that Spike Jones? I don't remember.
Hmm.
It's the one where he tries to like forget her and he has his memory erased or
Aw.
whatever.
You can read a romantic novel.
I need to read Wuthering Heights. I haven't
Pride
read
and
that yet.
Prejudice. Jane
I've
Austen.
tried so many times. Pride and Prejudice, my favorite romantic.
with
I've
the
never,
Wind.
I've never
Very
read
good.
that.
Really?
Gone with the Wind.
You
is-
probably wouldn't be into it. It's
I
kind
don't
of
know. I like classic
It's
literature.
a chick.
Yeah, but I have Little
Like,
Women.
okay.
I haven't
Wow.
I haven't
And
started
you liked
reading.
it?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet.
I have
I
Little
have
Women.
it. I just haven't,
Haven't
read it yet.
Annie Hall. That's a good one.
Annie
Pride and
Hall's
Pre-
a solid.
I really
Pride and
love Annie
Prejudice
Hall.
is short, and you'd like
Who
it.
is that? Jane Austen?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Charles-
I'm not even
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it is.
What? Charlotte Bronte is Wuthering Heights, I believe.
I tried
Charlotte
Wuthering
Bronte.
Heights. It's too.
I like the movie.
Too
Laurence
highbrow.
Olivier. Laurence
I don't
Olivier.
remember. I didn't see it.
Wait, what was the last one you just said? Annie Hall. Annie Hall's a good one.
I love Annie Hall.
Oh.
Annie Hall and Diane Keaton and Woody Allen. That was
Mm.
solid. It's a good comedy. First, no, it wasn't the first comedy to win an Oscar, but it won an Oscar,
Did it win it for Best Picture?
Best Picture.
Oh, nice.
I think. Yeah.
What was the one that won an
I think she won
Oscar
one,
where they
too.
don't get together in the end?
Whoa.
More
Which one?
recently.
La La Land was
La La
nominated,
Land.
but they didn't
Oh,
win.
yeah. But that's what I'm thinking of.
La
is
La
La La
Land.
Land.
They didn't get
was-
together in the end.
And
You
I didn't like
La La
it
Land?
either.
Oh,
I
Really?
know.
dumb.
I liked it.
I liked parts of it, but I don't know.
I liked the opening.
Yeah.
The opening was
The
cool.
dance routine. on
Yeah,
the-
I like
yeah,
that.
that was cool. I don't know.
They
It
shut down
was-
that highway to do that.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. Sucks for people in
Crazy.
traffic.
I don't know what we're talking about right now. Just going through movies.
romance.
Anyway, other ways you can celebrate
Oh,
this website.
really
So-
quick.
Okay.
The Apartment is the best romantic
That is
comedy.
a great.
It's
well,
so
yeah.
The
good.
Apartment?
It's
the one
so
with the
good.
cockroaches?
Shirley MacLaine. No,
Shirley
no,
MacLaine
that's
and
Jerry.
the guy from
or,
My Three Sons. I don't know his name. Sorry.
Jack Lemmon.
Oh,
no,
it was
it's
Jack
Jack
Lemmon.
Lemmon. Jack Lemmon.
yeah,
no, but
yeah.
there.
Which one are you thinking of?
No, in the apartment. I'm pretty sure. I
Fred
don't know.
McMurray?
Is that his name?
Oh.
The guy that's in My Three Sons. I don't know.
My Three Sons.
Yeah, the.
I'm thinking of
actor
Three
and-
Men and a Baby. Ted Danson?
Okay,
Steve Gutenberg?
I'll look it up. I'll get back to you
Tom
on
Selleck.
Um,
My Three Sons. Now I got to
what
look
was
that
I
up.
going to say? Oh, you could look for your next love or appreciate the love that you have right now.
I'll get right on that.
Yep. And go on a date or go to the movies. That's how you
Go
celebrate.
on a date,
It's
except
just
you
like
can't
Valentine's
right now.
Day. You can't go on a date
Yeah,
and you can't go to the movies.
That's true. You can't
yes, you
right now.
can.
Thanks,
Oh, yeah, you
COVID.
can. It's September 18th.
Yeah. Go see Tenet.
Go see Tenet.
My Three Sons. Yeah, that's Fred McMurray.
Oh, okay.
He was the bad guy in that kind
Yeah.
of.
Well,
He was he was cheating on his wife with Shirley MacLaine.
right.
Yeah. He was also in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Chitty chitty bang bang.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Chitty chitty bang
Written
bang.
by Anne Fleming, who also created James Bond. Okay, I'm done.
Thank you. Thank you, Robert.
He's an
Just
old
saying.
soul.
Yep.
That Robert Lamb.
Thank you.
He is an old soul.
I really am.
He's the one who got me into old movies and old music. We used to sit in his apartment. There'd be like 8 of us or more playing Halo.
Sometimes a lot of
Wow.
people, yeah.
And listening to
So
oldies
you were
music.
swingers?
I would play
Or-
like the Foundations
Yeah.
and like the Four Tops and all
Yeah,
that
while
stuff.
we're like murdering people. on
I literally
Halo.
had somebody
Awesome.
come into my car one time and they're like, "How do I hook up my phone to this? I want to listen to music." I'm like, "First off, you can't. My car's too old." I'm like, "Secondly, I
Where's
still
your
have
CDs?"
CDs." And I'm like, "We'll listen to
He
one of my
has his
CDs."
mixtapes.
And then one of my CDs played like literally Benny Goodman's "Sing Sing Sing,"
Nice.
which is one of my favorite jazz songs. And she was like, "Okay, this is really old." I go, "It's 1940s."
Frank
Time is
Sinatra
relative.
has a lot of really
My
nice
Way?
romantic songs.
That's true.
Yeah, "Fly Me
So
to
that's
the Moon."
another good.
That's not romantic, but
Or Barry White.
All or nothing at all.
That's good, too.
Yeah.
"My Way." That's
Oh,
not
that's- I
romantic
don't think
either,
that's
though. Yeah, it's not romantic.
Well,
Oh, I'd go Dean
It could
Martin.
Yeah.
That's amore.
that's
That's
amore.
amore.
Anyway, we got anything else about First Love Day?
I think we've talked it
I
out.
think we've talked it
Yeah.
out. So, do we celebrate with a cake?
I think so.
That's
a
weird.
heart-shaped
A heart,
cake.
yeah, I think you get a cake and
All
you eat it
all
kind
about
of
the
like
shaped cakes.
no, but it's like when you're like
That's me.
depressed.
If your
like,
heart's broken, you just
yeah, you
cut
eat
it.
it- you eat a
right
cake.
It is
Yeah.
good. You know, it is good to eat when you're depressed.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I
About your
can't
first
eat
love.
when I'm depressed.
Think about
though.
that
Wow.
first love,
Must
whether
be
it's a
nice.
happy memory or a bad memory.
Okay.
I mean, unless you're still with them, isn't it not like? Well, I mean, I
No,
guess
it'd
it
be
could
great.
be.
Yeah, no, then you
okay.
share a cake and you feed it to each other.
If you're still with them, yeah.
Yeah, if you're still with them.
You feed it to each other.
Yeah, I mean, that's
That's romantic, I guess.
It's kind of romantic.
Lock arms with the
Yep.
forks and just
Something
Shove-
like that.
shove some
sounds-
cake into your mouth.
totally.
All right.
All
So,
right,
Cake day.
cake day.
Solid.
Cake is good.
All right. Well, I guess that does it for this episode. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, Beth.
Thank you for having
And
me.
hopefully you will be back maybe for at
Oh, I
least
hope
one
so.
more. But who knows? We'll see. I guess that's it. Amber
Bye.
and me.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Adios.
This has been a Seven Lamb production.